This is my more intimate spot, you see.
Okay.
Apologies if the chair's wet.
What have you been doing?
Yeah. Sometimes you ask a question and
Yeah,
you
never
know you
mind.
don't.
Yeah, no,
You know you don't want the
I
answer. You
actually,
know
I actually don't. Yeah.
you don't. You don't want the answer, mate. You don't. Absolutely, you don't. Anyway, I'll cut to the chase, mate. I'll cut to the chase. Fixer, mate. He's got to
go. Okay. Why?
Yeah, he's working too hard, mate. He's got to go on holiday. You know what I mean? He's a
Oh.
hard-working lad.
Oh,
I was
okay.
thinking maybe we send him to the Cayman Islands. You know, just a bit of R&R time. You know.
Jesus, I thought you went.
You know, maybe he gets eaten by a shark while he's there. You know, who knows?
That'd be unfortunate, wouldn't it? That.
Would it?
No. We'd get over it, maybe.
No, I'm just doing my impression of Fixer. You know, making a problem out of nothing. You know.
Well, yeah, no, exactly.
He does like doing that, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
Yeah, bless him, bless him. Anyway, now the reason for calling you is, as far as I'm aware, you're the only fucker who's who's awake at this fucking time. Right, what the fuck is going on with the pub?
In regards to,
like, where the fuck's Cruiser at?
Is a good question.
Now the reason I ask, right, is I had a deep, long soul search. Some of my lads yesterday. It got weird. It got intimate. You know, there's things that I heard and saw that day that I will never unsee, mate. You know, so there's not enough bleach in the world for the sort of levels of conversation we had last night with some soul searching. And I realised something that I think, and I've said this before, would be great, is if that pub were up and running, like with staff, you know, not necessarily around the clock, but like not just for events, you know, so that you know, there's somewhere in this city people can go. You know, they know someone will be there, serve them drinks, have a bit of a fucking social, you know, and equally use it as like a networking hub. You know, it's a fucking British pub, mate. There's going to be dodgy wheelings and dealings going on downstairs, you know, while people are having a drink upstairs. So anyway, like, I thought I'd ask because I would love the opportunity somehow to get behind that bar a couple of times a week in the evenings and make it something, you know, make it a place people want to go.
Yeah.
I can't find Cruiser.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'll be honest. Admittedly, it is Cruiser's kind of baby. So.
I know,
yeah.
but I don't know if like maybe it's just that you know he's around when I'm not, and so we're just missing each other. So I thought if I have a
in
word
fairness,
with you,
he hasn't been coming out of his apartment very much. You know, we've been banging on the door trying to get him out, but I think he's I don't know. Yeah, he's just.
What's he up to in there? Just furiously wanking all day.
That's a possibility. It was one of the concerns.
Right, okay.
You
Well,
know,
I mean, he's going to get fucking.
At some point, it's going to have to stop.
Sores,
you know,
mate.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, he'll have to, mate. He'll fucking rub it down to a nub.
Yeah, so I don't see why he would. I don't think he'd be against that. To be honest, I think he'd probably jump at the opportunity at the minute with, you know, if people want to kind of do something with it. Obviously, that was pretty much the intention in the first place. But as you know, people either get sidetracked or you know other things sometimes take priority. I can have a chat with him and say that you and the guys are interested, and then I can kind of
honestly,
make sure
I'd fucking love it. I'd love it. The lads would love it. You know, it's just also, you know what I mean. Sometimes you know fucking things are. Sometimes I might be up. Similar to you in many ways. Sometimes you know you're around and a lot of your lads aren't around. You know what I mean? But you know you've got a lot going on.
Yeah,
So if I wake up and you know the lads are fucking, you know that train conductor's a cunt. You know, so if I'm around and they can't be, I might go, tell you what, mate. I'll design. You know, me and Flint. You know, we'd design up. You know, some marketing for the fucking pub. You know, fire up on fucking Twitter. You know, pub's open, drinks being served all day, and then you know what I mean. It's like you never know where that might go. You never know who might walk in the fucking door. You know, where that might go. And that actually brings me on to my next fucking thing, right? So, I've realised since getting here that this city is a fucker, right? But I'm not going to let it fucking deter me because I've got some big fucking ambitions I want to try and pull off here. Chiefly, some frankly borderline stupid fucking heists. Nah, I'm going to need to fucking bring people in on those. So I'm asking you if you know anyone in the city who is a phenomenal driver, hacker, and if you know anyone who, when push comes to shove and their back's up against the wall, can fucking fight their way out of anything.
I might know someone.
I've got 2 jobs coming up that I'm going to need to bring in 2 people in on.
Okay. Yeah, I might know someone.
Okay, banging. Now I'm going to give you a little hint of what one of these jobs are going to be, right? Because they're not what you expect. They're not going to be banks. Now I'm doing banks, but I've had these two little drops in my lap. Right now, the first one's going to be an armored truck. Right, we'll get the location at a certain time, and then we'll have to go and get that armored truck. And I'm not saying it's owned by the cartel or nothing, but it is absolutely owned by the cartel. So I'm not saying they need to not give a shit about repercussions, but it's a cartel truck. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So we got that, and then the other one is how many jewelry stores are you aware of in this city?
Just the one, as far as I'm aware.
Really? You sure about that? Think deep and hard, mate. Imagine you were wearing some nice jewelry. You wanted to go and get that polished. Where'd you go?
Oh, the Jewel Dragon. Okay.
I'm not going to say anything more on that. Just, that there is a job that may or may not be being planned right now. May or may not involve that place.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Very high stakes then.
Oh yeah, mate. Yeah. I'm pushing the boat out, son.
Okay.
Yeah, high stakes, mate. But you know what I mean? There's a lot of money in high stakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So, out of curiosity, do you know the bank truck, for example? What have you got any kind of timings or anything that may be getting driven to certain locations?
At the moment, all I know, right? Because basically, obviously, as you can imagine, trying to get intel on the movements of a truck that doesn't keep
exactly.
to a. It's not like you can go and nick a cartel's driver's schedule. It's not like not like a bank truck where every day at these times it's fucking doing pick up here, pick up there. So I've got my boys out in the field at the moment trying to get more intel. But what we know so far is it is likely going to be Monday evening. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's as much as we know, mate. So we've kind of at the moment we've got a 6-hour window, which ain't exactly helpful. But I'm hoping today, tomorrow, I'll get a bit more intel on that particular job, and equally, I'll start putting together a bit more intel on that other job I mentioned.
Yeah,
right?
perfect.
And
I mean,
I know you're probably thinking, Solomon, yeah, you're crazy, mate. Want to rob that place, but between me and you, and I do mean between me and you, mate. Right? Don't you fucking bend me over the fucking table here and run your beautiful little mouth, all over the fucking city with this. There is something arriving at that place soon, which the reason me and the boys did the jewelry job originally was the Evangelico diamond, right? The Pink Panther, as it was called, yeah,
Okay.
which was a job for an old friend of ours. And there was an even bigger, more valuable gem going into Jewel Dragon in the next week or two, and someone may have accidentally told me that the current owners were a little bit worried about the low-level security that place has got. And they may or may not have asked me if maybe I could give my professional opinion on the level of their security, if you catch my drift.
All right, okay.
And I may have noticed that there's, it's shit.
Window
Basically.
of opportunity.
It's shit. Yeah, it's, people keep leaving doors unlocked, so the staff door downstairs, that does get left unlocked a lot of the time. And, so I've got a fairly good inkling of where something like that might be stored. So, I know what you're thinking, like, how the fuck would you rob a place like that? It's doable, mate. It's doable.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll speak to a few people. I mean, once you know a bit more.
Yeah, but do me a favor though. When you speak to them, don't mention where. Yeah,
oh no,
just
absolutely
mention
no. They'll
it
just know
is.
that there's a
It's a high risk job.
and if they're asking too many questions, then that instantly is a no from me anyway.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, and equally, mate. Don't just people you trust. I trust you, so don't just think, oh, this person's a great driver. I don't know them very well, but they're a great driver. Like,
no, I
I'd
wouldn't
rather
do
it
that
just
to you.
like.
I wouldn't do that to you.
No, I know you wouldn't, mate. But sometimes, mate, I do find it's better just to lay everything out on the table, so no one can at a later date go, oh, I didn't know, I didn't realise. Yeah, people can be, mate.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Other than that, we're completely unrelated to either of these. Do you have change of clothes, or is it just the same outfit every day?
Yeah, just got a lot of these outfits. Like a lot of
How much?
pair
What
of
have I
these.
got to do to see you in a suit?
Not much really. I'll be honest. The suit comes out for special occasions.
Okay, right. I'm gonna come up with a special occasion.
And
I
that's it.
reckon you'd look blinding in a suit.
You do that. You create an occasion. I'll be there in my suit.
Very good, mate. Very good. Well, I'll propose to the missus, then you can come to the party. All right?
Yep, that's good as occasion as any.
Banging, mate. Banging. All right. Peachy. Other than that, how you been?
Not too bad, mate. Yeah, like I say, I just rolled out of
Sound
bed.
tired, mate. You sound tired.
I am. Oh no, I absolutely am. Rolled out of bed. No, just on the way to do the gonna do like the morning wake up routine, you know. And then
What is
once
your morning wake up routine? How does that work?
gonna get some food, a few coffees, maybe energy drinks if I'm feeling
Few
brave.
coffees? A few?
Oh
What, you
yeah.
wake up and start shotting it?
Oh yeah, you know what I mean. A few energy drinks if I'm feeling brave as well.
A few? What's your energy drink of choice? Where are we going with this?
Um, S Plus energy drink from Pit Stop in Little Salt.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, I had one this
Oh,
morning.
right. Okay. Fair enough. Wait, when's Veds open up again? I keep going there for fucking repair kits. I had to drive to Little fucking Seoul and pay double the money.
Yeah, like I said, there's soon, hopefully. There's a few production issues at the moment with that service.
Why is it whenever I mention that you laugh? Like, what is going on that is this so funny about his shop being shut? He's not around. Is that what it is?
He isn't around, but also it is. He had a little. I'm not going to say too much, but he had a falling out with somebody, and basically, yeah.
Oh, him and his supplier fell out.
Yes, basically, that's all. That's all I will say. I'm not going to say much. It's been resolved.
No,
It's all been resolved,
no,
but I just don't think
I'm not prying, mate. You
No, I
you
know.
haven't got to keep saying I won't say anything more. I'm an adult. I can figure
Yeah,
out what
no,
you're doing.
no, and it's been resolved, but I just don't think the connection has been re-established yet. You know.
Got it, mate. Got it. Well, I hope it gets reestablished soon, mate, because it's fucking annoying having to go Little Soul.
Oh no, trust me. I think we all used to call it dead services anyway because we used to say it was never restocked. But now it's actually been closed. I think we've definitely all felt the actual pain as if it was closed. So I think we'd rather have it restocked 50% of the time than permanently closed.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, mate, thanks for the repeat business. Downstairs, mate. It does mean a lot whenever I wake up in the morning, see that the shelves are empty. Pop to the bank, have a little look at the transactions, and it's always it's you, it's some of the other lads. You know what I mean? So we do appreciate it, mate. Being a local business.
Like I said, yeah, I'll always support local. You know.
Appreciate you. Also, do any of you run? I know SK was going to run a cigar business once upon a time, but never did anything with it. Do any of you run a cigar lounge?
No, I'm not really sure.
Good.
Like I say, I know there's a storefront down there that has that capability, but I don't. I don't see it being managed anytime soon. So, yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I asked. I mean, I spoke to SK originally, and I mentioned one of the lads wanted to open up like a British style, sort of smoking lounge, cigar lounge. And SK said, "Oh, I'll just give him mine." Because I'm never going to do anything with it. I'll just give him mine. But my guy is a good friend of Sid, you see. So he's very picky about like what the building looks like on the outside. Much like Sid, he'll make it mirror the inside. The outside and the inside. When you go in, it will be the perfect shape and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know when I'm explaining this. Anyway, so he's got all the paperwork now, and it's just up the road from here. So he's going to build out a proper British, like gentleman's club style smoking lounge.
Yeah, no,
if any of your lads are smokers, you know what I mean. You'll have very very high quality cigars, cigarettes, and even if you lads wanted, we could even do like a special cigar range done up just for you boys.
Okay, yeah. So I'll speak to the guys. I'm sure that's something they'll be interested in.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't charge you for it, mate. We're just in sort of out of respect, for the fucking for the neighbourhood,
Oh well, I mean, yeah, run it then, to be honest, because I think SK, SK will definitely be. You'll probably be buying them in bulk.
Go banging. Okay, good to know. I know Patar's a big cigar guy as well. Anyway, other than that, mate, that was it, son. That was it. Just some champagne.
Oh God, I don't know about this early. How long's that been sat there?
I poured it just before you turned up.
You pulled up in a. You pulled up, but I was already here.
No. I saw because I woke up. Made the phone call to you. Realised I had no food. Quickly nipped out, got some food. Then came back and you were here.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. I just leave glasses of champagne filled up all day.
It looks quite looks the part, doesn't it?
You mean looks the part? What part? What part is it meant to look like?
I don't know. I thought you'd had
a shot there as well.
I thought you'd had a long night.
I did have a long night. I'll be honest with you, mate. I've
one of them's off.
I mean, I don't know where she gets the energy from. You know what I mean?
Well,
yeah, mate. I'm gonna need pills soon. You know what I mean? Just to keep going.
there's a little bowl of them there. Look.
No, there's a fucking Haribo, mate. Do you want pick a mix? Do you want some pick a mix?
No, well, Haribo with your champagne.
Mate, honestly, the little hearts. You put one of them in the glass of. You can tell I'm not fucking posh. You put a fucking heart Haribo in your glass of champagne, mate. Fucking pucker is what it is. I know the fancy fuckers
I think
like
the
put
hearts are the
fruit in
best,
it.
don't they? I think the hearts are probably
The hearts are the best.
Yeah,
And people will try and it's the eggs. No, it's fucking not the eggs. It's the fucking
the eggs
hearts.
is too
How
much.
do you know?
Too much foam, isn't it? And not enough.
Yeah, it's
not
too
enough.
much. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like eggs. If you're under the age of fucking 12, you go for the eggs. You know, because for some reason, children and foam, it's just a fucking thing.
Yeah.
The minute you get over that age, you realise, because see, the hearts have got a little bit of foam, but mostly sweet, and that's where it's at. And then you got those weirdos who like the Coke bottles.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I was going to say, yeah. No, the strange people that actually like cola bottles or would pick them over anything else.
Yeah, and they'll sit there and go, "It tastes just like Coke." No, it fucking doesn't.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't.
No, it doesn't. But they'll sit there and go, "It's just like Coke in it." No,
I think stuff that tries to replicate cola flavour is probably some of
shit,
the worst tasting stuff that I've ever tasted in my life. I once had a, you know, like the cherry sours and the apple sours, but it was a like a knockoff brand, and it was like cola cubes flavour, and it was pretty much one of the worst things I've ever tasted in my life, and I would never recommend anything cola flavour after that. I
feel like it's Coke and banana are two of the artificial flavors that it's even when you get banana, but something that tastes nice, it don't taste anything like a banana.
No, it really doesn't.
Yeah.
So apparently, well, this
technology where it is would have got there by now. But...
Well, apparently, so this is something that somebody told me. I don't know how true it is, but so you know the artificial flavor of banana.
Yeah.
Apparently, actual bananas used to taste like that, but they have been like over time genetically changed. And I don't ask me how, but apparently
I don't know.
You're biting into a foam banana
made in like the 20s or something.
You're biting into a foam banana, and actually that's what a real banana should taste. I don't think I'd really like bananas, to be honest.
I don't buy it, mate.
No.
I don't buy it. That sounds like someone was bored one day at a pub quiz and just made that up, you know?
Yeah, what a pub quiz where he's done his own answers as well.
Yeah. One of those, mate. One of those, you know? Nah, that sounds fucking made up, son. I don't believe that fucking.
Well, the white milk bars are actually good promos, to be honest. Right then, mate. I'm gonna let you carry on. I'm gonna go and
mate. I've got mountains of paperwork to go through. Fucking joy upon joy. And yeah, if you do think of anyone, mate, just let me know. Like fire over.
Yes, I mean, if you think the first thing's gonna be around Monday evening.
Yeah, I mean, all the jobs, mate. They're gonna be
in the evening.
You know, yeah,
under the cover of darkness. Makes sense.